Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry and it's time once again for some more sorcery. Before we continue, I should apologise first off for the incredible amount of time that has passed since I last recorded this game, and offer a bit of an explanation. I am unfortunately tending to an ailing elderly relative, and this leads to frequent interruptions in my nighttime recording sessions. As such, I've been prioritising games where I can save and load and do something again if I have to. If I get interrupted when I'm recording, and actually just blur, and something weird like this happens, right? You know, then hey, I've prioritised games where I can go back and fix something if I get interrupted and need to step away, or if you were to hear me say, yeah, what is it, or something like that, you know, it would break up the flow and disrupt it. So I've been prioritising games where I can redo stuff if I technically need to, over games like this which flow continuously. It was pretty brave of me to go back to Darkest Dungeon recently, which is also a game that's continuously moving and carrying on. And I believe one or two of the recent Darkest Dungeon episodes have been interrupted, and I've had to like step away, and there's been a weird little jump cut to a little bit later. The music doesn't quite sync up, and I say, okay, look, I've gone dealt with that now. Hopefully I won't have to do this, but because this game is fairly static and it only moves when I make it move, it's not as if there's lots of things continuously happening in the background that would jump about weirdly if the game was stopping and starting. So I think I should endeavour to make some more progress on this quest. Now I've literally loaded up my last save from where I got back to where I last left off. Obviously going here to the officer's chamber is a big problem. I need to make it into the tower. I need the 4 spells to get through a door, probably this door at the bottom of the tower. And I'm going to need 4 spells for the crown at the top. It's ever so slightly possible that it might be the same 4 spells that would work, but I doubt it. Let's have a nice little recap. Okay, so I'm going to make a move. I'm not going to try and open the door to the commander's office. The steps to the inner tower are right in front of you. There's nothing stopping you climbing them and making your way inside, except for every possible mistake I could make while doing so. And yes, I have been looking after an elderly relative for about 5 months now, and it's seriously impacting my ability to record things, but I would like to make some more progress on sorcery. You step out into the centre of the square, nervous at how exposed you seem. Clouds rumble as they roll across the dimming sky. Thick, oily smells drift from a building to the north, but the most impressive sight here is the deep, towering flight of steps that lead up towards the door in the inner tower itself. On the other side of the yard is a large block of wood. North is somewhere different on this map, isn't it? It's over there. Large door to the north would be that. This would be the large block of wood, which I will examine. The block of wood is crisscrossed with incisions and stained a deep purple colour. Its use is clear enough. A patrol of guards tramps across the square and through an iron door to the south, which I will not approach. I will look at the steps. This close to the steps, you can see they are wide black slabs of stone carved with ornate symbols. They rise steeply enough that one could not run up them, and a shorter man than you might have to scramble. No one goes near them. There is no time to waste. After a month of walking, you have finally come in sight of your goal. The great sealed doors stand before you at the top of the stairs. But look, over here, the mess hall. Oh no, that'll be full of soldiers, eating, drinking, sleeping. It is... Nighttime's coming on. They're probably just having their dinner. Right. To the steps then. While it would be nice to go over here and try and find some clues, no. I'll just go up the stairs and hope the engravings on the steps are not some kind of trap. You make your way to the base of the great steps that lead up to the central tower. The sun has almost set and the sky has turned a deep purple. It'll be night soon. I would like to cast a spell in case the stairs are trapped, but first off, obviously, look, how could I not? This is the object of my quest. You lift your eyes upwards to the imposing pair of sealed wooden doors set into the tower. They seem more ceremonial than anything else. We'll see about that. Now look around to see if anyone's watching. Any birdmen in the sky? The steps are wide and central. You have a view across the whole of the guard's courtyard and are equally visible, standing here on the steps. Is there? I wonder if fire's available. It bloody is as well. Okay, well let's see what else for a moment. Magic. Protection from magic. Really good idea. Zip. Teleporting will probably draw attention. I mean, casting any spell is probably going to draw attention. Not much call for a lightning bolt. Oh! No tell. Top? I don't know top. You try to bind the enchantment, but you're missing an item that it needs, and so the spell dissipates around you. That's fine. It's a spell I do not have. In that case, I'm thinking far and magic protection. Yes. Would be really helpful, actually. And yap. Let's just roll this back. Because we do need to be casting 4 spells to open the door, but I think we don't need to cast them here. If anyone sees me disappear... No, it's a good idea. It's a really good idea. You slip on the pearl ring and craft the spell. As you wait, a fog extends from the jewel of the ring surrounding your body. A few creatures in the square blink in with surprise. I'm going to throw a fast spell now and just hope the invisibility doesn't wear off and they go, oh, there he is. And I don't seem to be attracting much suspicion yet, which is very odd. You sit cross-legged on the ground and put your palms on the orb of crystal. You spin the starlight into a pattern around you and everything changes. You are standing at the top of the steps, your hand on the handle of the door. It is burning hot. Wait and watch. You wait and watch as the hand on the door handle lifts away and opens up to one side. Magic is being summoned, and slowly the fire inside the door handle fades away. Of course, the first spell... The vision seems to snap shut, and you find yourself back by the steps once more. So, I wonder if the spells to counter the crown are the ones to counter the door, and so we have clues. Glyph 1 in the tower. Yeah, that's not very helpful, is it? 3, 4. Oh, that's quite annoying. I had this. Found a glyph in the Tower of Berries. Really? I had much more information than this. Did one of these clues update? That's interesting. So the fourth, it was like hot something, hot Yaz, something. Wait. Oh, right. In the Tower of Berries. Oh, I don't remember what. Oh, wait, no. So whatever counts as dock, right? Which I believe is hot. Huh. Well then. I will climb the stairs. Your heart is in your mouth. The inner sanctum lies within reach. Then upwards I shall go. Oh, look at that. You take your way, one by one, up the enormous steps. The tower looms above you like never before. Each step is carved with a word in the oldest tongue, spelling out a message for those who approach the dark heart of Mampang. Then I shall read these messages as I climb, like some kind of devoted pilgrim. The message is spelt out one pictographic word at a time, one per step. Those who climb must comprehend. Enter, or else ne'er descend. The symbols chosen are unusual. They are all the same, viewed from either direction. In other words, coming up or down. So coming down, you'd read it in reverse, but you'd read the words correctly so they can be read both ways. Then I shall keep climbing. You steady your nerve and continue to climb. To the great doors, where death and destruction awaits. You stand in the dim shade by the colossal doors at the top of the stairs. The dewy light from your pearl ring fades and disappears. Another night begins. You should find a place to sleep, especially on an empty stomach. A silence descends as though this was a quiet corner of the city than any other. Perhaps it is something to do with the doors themselves. Certainly a heavy magic exudes from them. I will look at the doors. They seem simple enough, if large. The large wooden panels are covered in ornate carvings. The door handle is emitting a slightly red glow of heat, just as you saw in your prophetic vision. Someone has left a pack here by the door, possibly with blimberry juice in. Perhaps someone else tried to open these doors once. The pack lies discarded just to one side of the steps. It is a little charred. Of course it is. Gingerly you flip open the pack. It seems safe enough. Inside are a few glass bottles. Well, guess what? I'm definitely interested in those. You lift the bottles out one by one, shaking them to identify their contents. It is a set of potions. Blimberry, blessed water, and fire water. Well, I'll take all of those, absolutely. You stash each bottle, then step quickly away from the discarded pack. I won't bang on the door. I won't trace the carvings on the door. I need to get through here with 4 spells. So, I believe dock count as hot. You cast the spell across your potion. It begins to glow and fizzle. Oh, that's not good. Pour the potion on the door handle. Yeah! It might work. Okay. The potion sizzles sharply as it slicks across the handle, but it does not boil away in moments as you might have expected. After a moment, it seems to cool. I'll touch the handle. You reach out and gingerly touch the door handle. The metal is cool. It seems you have countered the spell of fire inside the door, but the door is still not open. You have survived one of its traps, but surely there'll be more, and sure enough your fingers on the door handle are starting to flake with grey dust. You snatch your hand back. Flake with grey dust, so what could that Oh! It's trying to turn me to stone? You look over the door carefully, gaze working from top to bottom. The carvings have morphed a little now, showing figures in strange, frozen poses. 2 vertical strokes stand side by side. 2 straight lines. The number 2. I don't think I know what counters rock. Full! Okay, fine. That's great. And an F is available. You weave the enchantment, but although you complete the spell, it seems to have no effect and you do not float into the air, as you had expected. I will once again touch the door handle, indicating my desire to interact with the door. Tentatively, you reach out for the door handle, but sure enough, nothing happens. It is quite safe. Is it now? Third, in the invisible, what counters invisibility? I'm probably going the wrong way for Yaz here. Oh, was it far? Probably far, right? Yaz counters tell. Awesome. There's no T. There's no T. So, huh. Kid counters dim. I believe dim is the 4th spell I need to cast, so I need to work out the 3rd one. Mud counters Foff. Hold it. Maybe look at this another way. So, F, D, R, G, K, M. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 letters. So we got rock, right? Because the opposite is always available. So we got rock. No, hot isn't available. So it is changing. Far counters dop. Oh. Well, I could try, right? I could have sworn had some more comprehensive clues. Ah, the Throben doors. The Throben doors can only be opened by one proficient in counter magic. First spell that locks the Throben doors. Locks, not unlocks. So the first is fire. Yeah. The second is petrification. Then I believe the third was invisibility, and the fourth... Okay. And do I know what counters... oh god, holy water, right? Resurrection. So if it is invisibility, then I need... But it's not, is it? Right? It's not, because that's not available. Okay. If I know the counter, I'll know it already. So, mud counters FOF. Okay. Far and fall are available. I've already cast that. Far, also unlikely. So, wait. Fall. So rock should be available. Far. So DOP should be available. And DOP is not available because it's the wrong D. Dim counters kid. So I may need kid. Does magic counter... Oh, it's not that available, right? So kid counters dim, so that's a fourth. So full what did I cast second? Oh, so dock full, and dock isn't available anymore, interestingly. So full, mud, dim, rock counters full, but so we can take out rock and full. So we got mud and dim. Gak. We don't know a counter for Gak. Gum. Counter. We don't have the glue anyway, so. Oh, that could be unfortunate. Kid. Yeah. Okay, so. Hold on. Mud counters FOF, and FOF isn't available, so we're not going to need mud, right? Far counters DOP, and DOP is not available. So mud and dim are available. No. Mud counters FOF. Dim counters kid. Oh. But that's the fourth spell, right? So dim kid, which leaves us with so DK out, leaves us with mud and... No, mud is FOF. So, Gak And it won't be another FA after the last one, right? Third spell, spell of invisibility that opens. Right, yeah, so I can't cast that, can I? That's not an option. Huh. Maybe there's more than one door. I doubt it. Let's just stupidly try and open the door. You turn the door handle, now completely safe. The door opens, then, quite suddenly, the door shimmers and disappears from sight entirely. The passageway beyond is revealed. I don't believe it. You grab a handful of dust from a step and toss it into the passage, but, as you might have expected, it does not go through the opening. Instead, it bounces back from the opening and forms a rough line in the dirt where the door once stood, which is why I need... Is it far? It's not going to be far, is it? Yeah! Tell? So I had to do this to trigger the next spell. Awesome. Consulting the constellations above, you bind the spell, pulling on the cloth skullcap as the magic takes hold. A moment later, the door is visible once more. It would seem your spell has countered the spell of invisibility that had hidden the door. Now you can see it. Your hopes lift suddenly. The door to the central tower of Mampang hangs a crack ajar. A good shove will open it, but you cannot help but feel there is still another trap to be overcome. There is a message on the door now that was not visible previously. Let's hope reading it does not trigger anything. You trace out the message on the door. Words of the most ancient tongue. 4 lines. I am protected by the worst force in the world. Retreat, for I will take all your yesterdays, and I will take all your tomorrows. So, the undead, right? What spells are available? Well, I don't think summoning a goblin is the answer here. Protection from magic. What else? Mud counters dim. So it was invisible, and I think dim was the spell for the skeletons. But Foth is available. Absolutely. Fog counters sun. Is sun available? No. We have Pep, which we don't know. Firewater. Okay. Okay. Res. We don't have a counter, but we do have... So we can try both Pep and Res here. And I suspect one will counter the other. And if Res brings back the dead... See where I'm going with this? Then Pep might be the counter. We've got... How? Counters fix. Yeah, but it might also tell me. Huff. Counters Niff. No, no, no. So, the 4th tower... The thing that allowed us to get close enough to read the glyph on the altar was casting dim or dumb. Dim is not available, though. Yap. Not going to be massively helpful. Yob, likewise. So. Nope, no goblin. So. Mud counters Foff. Do not need. Magic protection. Again, uncertain. Yep, counters mud. Counters sun. Sun is not available. So. It's got to be pep and res, right? And we have enough for one of each. Now the skeletons were constantly being brought back to life. Could try pep. Hang on. Fog and Foff, no. Gob, no. Yap counters unknown. That's annoying, because if we had a known counter here... I think I'm going to go with Pep, just trying to counter the constant animation of the dead. Wait. Wait. I am protected by the worst force in the world. Retreat, for I will take all your yesterdays. I will take all your tomorrows. Could that be death? I will take all your yesterdays because they will... No. Wait. Huh. So it's not one line for each spell. I will take all your tomorrows. That would be death, because you won't live them anymore. I'll take all your yesterdays because you won't remember them. No, that doesn't make sense, because they will still have happened. They'll still have existed. But take them all away from you. Retreat. Huh. I'm going to go for Pep. Just in case it counters res. You drink your potion while casting the spell. The effects are instant, like having a fire burning through your arms and legs. You feel incredibly strong. You feel emboldened, but it will protect you from the... But will it protect you from the force contained within the door? Okay, res, then. This feels dumb. But we've got more than one flask of holy water, I believe. No, I clicked on R. I clicked R right here. There we go. You drink the vial of holy water from your pack and cast your spell. The water begins to shimmer and shine with an inner light, and I will pour it on the door, just in case anything happens. You pour the glittering water over the handle of the door. It seems to soak into the wood without any noticeable effect. Whether it has had any effect on the door is impossible to say. Well, look, you know what? Just in case, I'm going to throw a spell of magic protection up as well. Dim wasn't available, was it? No. In fact... Huh. Yeah, let's just be safe. You move the stars into alignment around you, and a veil of magical protection shimmers into place around you. Now I'm going to mess this up completely. You reach for the door to push, only to feel a crackling of energy as your fingers near the wood. You snatch your hand back quickly. Oh. What counters the lightning bolt then? I've got the magical protection spell, so I should be safe. Counters Nif. No. Counters Fix. No. What counters Foff? Mud. I could try. You scatter a handful of sand across the ground and then cast the spell. The sand begins to move, growing round and round, faster and faster until it forms a whirlpool that descends into the earth itself. You feel your aura of magical protection disappearing. The whirlpool spins on the step and you have to hang back to avoid being sucked in yourself. But the door itself seems untroubled by your enchantment. Then the whirlpool grows bigger. I'll cancel it. No, jump over it. This is stupid, but there's nothing for it. You jump over the whirlpool, colliding with the great door, but if this spell was intended to destroy you, it does not. You are caught by the stars and held. You have found 2 new clues, and other clues have been updated. So I'm literally jumping over the whirlpool into the force field, and I mean, let's see, actually. Oh god, really? Have I been deaded? The third spell... Yeah. Yep. Where's the 2 new clues? Oh well, let's find out what happened. It goes. The sensation of the spell is now almost familiar. You are flung high and explode across the citadel to land once more. Once more the explosion dies back as though receding. You look around yourself once more. You've lost another point of maximum stamina. You turn your cloak up and move away quickly. Move quickly away. The road runs past you, east then west. The night air is cool and good for walking. You know what else it's good for? A massive rewind. Oh, not that far. Oh, what? Oh, has it actually thrown me back to before getting the... Oh, that is... Ooh. So I've lost the point of recollection in here, have I? That's intriguing. If so... Because I've gone back further, haven't I? Near the... That's rather bothersome. But I do have... Oh, right, and I get all the points outside. Got it. Yes, I've lost that. Understood. Huh. I was doing so well there. I could have sworn I had more direct specific clues. I mean, it was... I wonder if I should have just used my spell of magical protection and opened the door anyway. So the electrical energy, magical energy, wasn't a force field. Do I know a counter to the Z spell? I'm sorry, this may end up being a very short episode. Let's see. I do not know a counter to the Z spell. I don't know a counter to Pep. I don't know a counter to Res. So, they don't counter each other. And I'll have lost those items, but I can theoretically get them again by that door. So, interesting. I was provided with the ingredients for all 3 of those spells. You'd think either all 3 would be very important carrying off forwards, or... Oh. Am I going to have to get myself back up to that door again? I think I am, aren't I? Oh dear. I even wrote down in a little text file a list of the free spells that were available that might have worked in that tower full of skeletons. Oy. Well... I wonder if there's a counterspell that I've failed to learn. Oh well. Let's get moving. That is a way of ensuring the loss of maximum stamina. This is all very familiar. Yep. I'll move on. I'll pray to Korga for healing, because I blooming well need it at this point. I need to go and do everything all over again. At least the Archmage shouldn't be looking for me. Maybe I'll find another disguise. So, plan is, continue moving, to try and find my way back into the Warren. Oh goodness, razor sharp sword. Right, it's been so long since I had to do this. It's been about 4 months. So I apologise if I'm a little rusty. I'll keep moving. Okay, look at the people. Go up to the fire. Have a nice little rest. Exhibit a little bit of trust. Say hello. Learn about the place so that I can justify my knowledge, which I already have. Oh, do I have to go do that horrible fight thing in there as well? I probably do. Just a traveller, just passing through. Look, that's enough. Don't want to rouse suspicion. I just want to sleep. Okay, I don't want to sleep. Fine. No, I want to go in there. What is wrong with you? Oh. Fine, look, I'll go this way. Rest here instead of there. Why there? Why here? That's weird. Look at the alleyways. Look at the buildings. Spend the night by the fire. There we go. Close my eyes. Get to sleep. Not going to drink the blimberry juice. Oh, this is evil. Now. Nope. Explore the alleys. Absolutely. Let me in. Thank you. Now I've got to remember the way to get there. Oh, goodness. You pull out the sheet of directions. I have... Sure. Oh, well, that's nice. I need to cast a spell, don't I? Or do I? Can I just walk in? Yep. Well, not exactly strike it, but use my sword to enter. Push further in. And in. And step in. There we go. Well, at least that feels somewhat safe. Look at the walls. Examine the skeleton. Don't interact with it. Don't touch its hands. Cast a spell. Oh, goodness, what was it? I mean, it's probably just far. Right. No. I don't want to counter the... I can't remember what spell to use in here, sorry. Sun? Not sus. Don't want to be depressed. VR is available with nothing to follow. Perhaps if there was another... No, don't need a shield, and I've got no coins anyway. Would be nice, but I don't need it. Huh. So I don't need a W. Don't need that. I can't remember what to do here. It's been so long. Oh dear. I mean, can I just... Channels of starlight streaming through the dome into the hands of a skeleton. And I'm not seeking to counter. It would be nice to hear the will of the goddess once more. Don't need that. I'm completely stuck. I am absolutely stuck. I'm just going to end the episode here. Maybe go back, check one or two of the previous episodes and see how that goes. But for now, oh, great calamity. I almost got the door open. So very close. And hopefully I'll be much closer to answering next time. Although, don't be surprised if the next episode starts with me standing all the way back up here in front of the doors again. Because it might be a bit tedious replaying all of that on screen. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching. Disastrous though this episode was. I do hope you weren't completely put off and that you would be willing to come back for the next one, and hopefully it won't be many months away from now. But for now, I'm going to leave this one here. Bye-bye everyone, and thank you very much for watching my awful cock-up. See you all next time.